meeting order. Ask everyone to rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Village Clerk, please call roll.
Burgess.
Here.
Morton. Here. Myers. Here. Huskett. Here. Washington. Here.
All right, move to item number 2, public comments. All comments are subjected to the mayor. The speaker will be given 3 minutes to comment on a topic on agenda items only. The speaker will be allowed 1 opportunity to speak. Trustee, thank you very much.
Thank you. Rose Langston, Sauk Village. On the accounts payable, for some reason, I've been on several accounts payable. I haven't been able to find something that I felt should be on there. I know the senior committee isn't on the budget, nor is the housing. However, I felt that I know that a lot of printing has been done by the Gary Holcomb. And I know only one time was he reimbursed for a cartridge. And I'm sure he still should be getting reimbursed for another one. I know that he asked the senior committee that prorated and paid for a cartridge too. And there's a lot of cost involved. Is there any reason why he doesn't get reimbursed? I see all sorts of stuff on petty cash to everybody for everything else, but the printer. And it isn't for his own use. That's it.
That's it. You know, I have not seen anything come across my desk requesting. I'll double check to make sure. But I don't think, I mean, he's right there. Have you requested for any funds?
No.
Okay, so he hasn't requested
Don't
for funds.
intend to either.
So, I mean, if he requested the funds, I would probably see something, or Mohan would come to me, but we haven't seen anything, so. Again, it's up to the individual to request the funds, other than us reaching out, because like I said, there's a lot of things that people do. We got people on beautification committee that are out there planting flowers, buying stuff, any things that they don't put in for reimbursement, we don't know. Gary's out there doing a lot of printing, if he doesn't ask for reimbursement, we don't know. There's a lot of people on other committees that are, I guess you would say, they're donating their time, they're donating their funds, things like that. All right, sorry.
Okay.
The next one is attention. All right, anything else? All right, seeing no one else on the mic, let's go on the reports of officers. I've got the mayor's report. At this time, I have no report. Move to the clerk, Mr. Williams.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Last 2 weeks ago, I had a sign-up sheet for resident recognition on the back table, and before the meeting, I noticed that it was removed. And then just before the meeting, I put it back out there again, and the next day I saw that it was removed again. So I apologize if anybody signed up for resident recognition and you don't get recognized, but somehow that paper keeps getting removed from the table. So today what I did actually is I put the information on a half sheet of paper, and I passed it out to everybody before the meeting. We have 3 things that we're trying to do in Sauk Village. We have the Sauk Village official Sauk Village email alerts, and we have the resident recognition and someone you should know. If you didn't get this, please let me know. I'll make sure we get a copy of it. And these are programs that we're starting. But I please ask that if papers are put at the back of the table, just take one for yourself. And if you remove the last one or the only one, please let me know. And second of all, you went to Linwood today to be a part of the Route 30 expansion. And Mayor Williams passed me a flyer that said that Linwood is going to the annual White Sox Ballpark Day tomorrow. And tickets are still available for $25. It's $5 extra for the bus. And the Little League team will be recognized at Sox Park tomorrow. So it's a pretty special event, and they're asking if anybody wants tickets. They're available at the Linwood Village Hall, and that phone number is 758-61 And this is for tomorrow's game. So if you're interested in attending, you can contact Linda directly. And lastly, the new store manager from Walgreens came over and introduced himself. His name is Tim Grant, and he wanted to do a flu shot clinic in Sauk Village at the Village Hall. So if this is something that the department heads, he was really targeting the employees, but if this is something that the department heads, employees, and residents would like to do, please contact me and we can set one up in the near future. And that's all I have. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Move to Village Attorney, Attorney Michael Brad. The Village Engineer, Mr. Jim Turner.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. First of all, the MFT resurfacing project is up and running. Concrete work is almost all done at this point. Grinding was supposed to be done today. Not sure if that was done when the storm came through. And then hopefully paving tomorrow. So that project should be done in a couple weeks or so.
Ernie, what's that on the road today?
Okay. They'll get through it. Also, very good news. We applied for 223rd from Torrance Avenue west to Cornell and up to Sauk Trail to become an FAU route, which is Federal Aid Urban. And what that does is it enables us to apply for federal funding so that 80% of any resurfacing work that's done ends up being paid for by the federal government. So if you guys remember 223rd Street east of Torrance, we just did that a couple of years ago, and that pickup was the tab, so it's a sweet deal. So it's been something that we've been working on for a couple of years now. It's a long process. First, we went through the South Suburban mayors and managers. They approved it. They sent the recommendation on the IDOT. IDOT recently approved it. So probably next year, we'll apply for funding. So we'll start off with engineering, and then we'll go and get funding for resurfacing for that stretch of roadway. So very good news on that front. That's all I have. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Great job. Thank you very much. Move to reports to trustees and board committees, Parks and Recs. Trustee Powell.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. First of all, I'd like to announce that what I call the older division of our basketball program, the winner of the tournament was the Sauk Village Hornets. They won it this summer, so we will be having a banquet for them on September 13th at the community center. The young guys still have a couple more games to go, and then they'll be done. Our next meeting for Parks and Recs will be September 4th at the community center at 6 p.m. Also, because of the weather conditions and the forecast for the rest of this week and the flooding and the behind where the playground is, I'm going to back the corn dog roast up to September 6th. That will be next Saturday. So please let everybody know I'll be putting e-blasts out. Be on the webpage for me, Jeff, and I'll be putting it on the marquee as well. So if anybody gets the word out that the corn dog roast will be backed up because of weather reasons. And that's all I have, Mr. Mayor.
The only prayer should do is make sure that it's put on the marquee.
I just put it in yesterday to have it get announced, so I'll have to get with somebody from other boards to make sure it gets put up there.
All right. Move to beautification committee. Trustee Morton, anything? All right, thank you very much. Move to item C, Orange Review Committee. Trustee Myers.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just a brief report tonight. The Ordinance Review Committee will meet Thursday at 7 p.m. here in this building. We have a couple ordinances, a couple suggestions from the residents to look over, review, and see if we want to present them back to the board. That's all I have, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee. To Intergovernmental Relations Committee, Trustee Burgess.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Intergovernmental relations will be in conjunction with the Cook County and Bloom Township Assessor's Office will be hosting a property tax forum. It will be held here September 11th from 6 to 8 p.m. I got flyers in the back. Documents that you would need to bring would quite naturally be your tax appeal statement, which you'll be getting in the mail right after September 5th. So they told us that it would be September 5th when they're going to mail them out. You need to bring that in, and also a copy of your last tax bill that you received. There will be people here that will help you fill out your tax appeals. I would urge everyone, except for those that are on senior exemption freeze, to file for a tax appeal. As was stated earlier today, I attended along with some of the trustees and the mayor. That's what this board is here for the Route 30 in conjunction with CNN Railroad. We'll be building a bridge over it'll be an overpass over the railroad right there as you come from Linwood to Indiana. Come off of 30, go south into Indiana where the railroad tracks is going to be a bridge that's going to be approximately 131 feet. It's going to be elevated, and even right there, I understand where you come in from Sauk Village to go to Indiana, that'll be elevated also maybe 3 to 5 feet, and it will have a separate right lane turn where you don't have to stop for traffic. You can just merge right in, going. I guess you would say they'll be going east on 30. I can explain more. This is just a graphic. You can see it right after the meeting. The project has already started. It's due to be completed by the 2016. They claim that it won't be any problems with having to reroute things. As a matter of fact, they were adamant about that. They didn't want to do any rerouting because it would help, it would stop some of the businesses there. So, but that's what they're going to have. It's going to be an overpass coming out of Linwood, coming out of off of 30, going south into Indiana. Also, coming from Indiana, going to Sauk Village, coming down Sauk Trail. There'll be 2 lanes that'll turn left. Right now is 1. So there'll be 2 lanes that you can make a left turn right there at that light. So if you have any other questions, I will be around. Like I said, I stated before, the mayor was there, village clerk and a couple of trustees were there, and the people that are actually going to put this is going to come through. That is Linwood's town, so it's going to come through there. That's all I have.
Thank you very much. The fire department was there also, so the chief.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry, yeah.
And then I'm sure the chief's going to be talking to the board about the intergovernmental relationship that we're working with Linwood to help them out during this kind of construction. So you might want to get on the committee meeting. You can explain to the board what you're doing with the fire departments at a committee meeting. All right. Move to Neighborhood Watch Committee, Trustee Washington.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I just want to say that I am so excited about all that the Neighborhood Watch Committee is doing. We are working very, very hard. We have so many projects up at this time. And I just want to recognize the president for my Neighborhood Watch Committee that's here tonight. Daniel, could you just raise your hand? He is working so hard and orchestrating. We have 2 more tag days that we're going to have to continue to raise donations for the 200 book bags that we are having on September the 8th at our Back to School Safety Rally. I also want to welcome 3 new block captains that we have that came tonight to the meeting. Could you all raise your hands? And I tell you, people are just joining the block club all over Sauk Village. We are very excited about our Back to School Safety Rally. I would just like to give some information that's pertinent to that night. I don't know how many elected officials plan on being here on that night, but I need to know if you're going to come so I can make reservations. The committee and we are in the process of having our floor mat planned where we're going to have our panel sitting. As you know, we're going to have State Rep L.G. Sims and Marcus Evans here, along with the superintendent of 168, Dr. Donna Leak, and also the superintendent of Bloom Trail and Bloom South, Dr. Navarre. They're all coming along with the mayor. So we're going to have a great panel, very informed, ready to answer questions. We're going to have representation from the police department here to answer any questions and concerns that the residents have about their safety, from the schools to the streets to the community to the state of Illinois, what's being done to make us feel safer. We want to encourage the residents to come and to intelligently talk to this panel and voice your concerns or suggestions or whatever you feel that you would like to convey on that night. We're going to afford you that opportunity. Also, we're going to be having our official sworn-in ceremony for our block club captains. We have approximately 40 block club captains village-wide. And the committee, along with myself, we are just so excited for how hard this committee has been working, not only from the beginning of the street signs, but all the way through the decals. And I tell you, we're working hard trying to get supplies for the book bags as well as book bags. I just want to thank the people in this room that have contributed already. We have some elected officials who have made a great contribution, as well as private citizens who have come up after and before the meeting. They purchased the video happy. They've given cash donations, and we've been turning all that money into the front desk, getting receipts, and so the fund pot is growing. We are expecting far more donations in kind as well as monetary. So I am very excited about that night. I'm looking forward to meeting with the residents. And if you want to volunteer and help to either stuff the book bags, or if you have donations you want to make, or if you have resources of other companies or private citizens that would like to make a donation to that night. I was informed when I went to the school board meeting that we have approximately 1,100 to 1,400 students in Sauk Village. 1,100 to 1,400. But the Neighborhood Watch Committee, we're only committing with the help of the residents and the elected officials and other agencies to provide 200 on that night. And it is on a first-come basis. So I'm not taking a pre-list. I don't have a list in advance, because when you do that, those people don't show up, and then you have people that do show up that need the assistance. So as they come, they'll get a number, and they can come in and have a seat. And at that part of the program, we're going to have the book bags, and we're going to be passing them out. I have had several phone calls. How many boys, how many girls? I'm encouraging people, if they want to go out and buy backpacks and book bags, to buy universal colors that either a boy or a girl can have. But if you don't, I promise you, if you buy pink with bows and ribbons and flowers, if you buy Spider-Man or Iron Man or Thor, we're going to give those to the boys. So don't, if you found them on sale, people have been telling me where the sales are. I just want to appreciate the community for coming out in this effort to help these families that really need our assistance with going back to school at this time. Also, in conclusion, I want to say that that will be our meeting for the month of September. We won't be meeting at the fire station, but that is our regularly scheduled meeting night, and we're going to have that meeting here for the safety rally back to school. And that concludes my report.
Yeah. Date and time, kept on saying that night.
And also, September the 8th, the second Monday in September, the doors will open for the public. I promise you it's going to be so crowded. We're going to try to realistically open the doors for the public at 5:45, because I do want the panel to be in and to be seated and ready for us to start with the first questions at 6 o'clock, 10 minutes after 6, depending on how many people are in the hallways trying to get in. One thing I do need to know, I don't see Kevin here, so one can let me know the capacity of the room. Just my block club captains alone and their families that are coming, and the elected officials that's bringing other dignitaries from their schools. I have had principals along with teachers that are coming that night. They want to come, they want to be a part of it, they want to help. So I expect an overflow crowd. So if you're coming, you better come early to get a parking place. Thank you.
On the back wall. Next one is Saturday. 260, right.
Yeah, 260.
260.
Is that standing, is sitting?
Maximum capacity.
That's it.
All right? Yeah.
Okay, no, I'm saying that when we had the water and we had all those people in here, I remember Trustee Burgess, you were instrumental in having them bring chairs all down here. So that's why I didn't know realistically how many people, I don't want people outside, really agitated and annoyed that they cannot come in, and we can have more seats so we can talk about the logistics later. Thank you.
All right, move to Public Relations and Community Outreach Partnership Committee, Trustee Lane.
Thank you. Just a reminder, the Public Relations Committee did not meet this month, so we don't have a report for them. However, for the Community Outreach Partnership Committee, we did meet today, where we were able to finalize the project that we've been working on for the past month and a half. We were talking about, for some of the people as a reminder, we were talking about a way to kind of show our appreciation for our employees, but just a small token of gratitude, and they have been completed. So we are waiting for a finalized list from our finance director to let us know the amount in each department so we can pass them out. And I'll just kind of show you, just pull one from the back, and it's just a little token. There's some things inside. There's a cute little saying on the front, and it's just called the Sauk Village Employee Survival Kit. And I'll just kind of read it for you. A lifesaver to remind you of the many times you've been one. A starburst for the burst of energy you'll need. A payday because you're not in it for the money. Hershey's Kiss because you deserve them from all. Gum to help your department stick together. Tootsie Roll to help you roll with the punches. A peppermint patty to help you keep your cool. A Snickers to remind you to keep your sense of humor. And Mounds for the mounds of courage that you need. So, like I said, this is just something that we thought is just a small token from the Community Outreach Partnership Committee to just kind of say thank you for all of our departments and thank you for all of our employees for everything that they do. So once we get the total of who can be in every department and the names and everything, we'd like to get these passed out as a committee to the employees. So that's just a little something we were working on. So we're hoping that they're well received, and we just, again, from my committee to our employees, thank you very much for all that you do. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, trustee. With item number 5, reports of departments, committees, and commissions. Fire Department 911 Commission, Fire Chief Sauk.
Thank you, Mayor and Board. Over the past 3 weeks, fire department responded to 33 calls. 2 assist other agencies, 6 medical, 1 controlled burn, 4 structure fires, 5 CO alarms, 1 garbage fire, 6 auto accidents, 2 fire alarms, 2 brush fires, 2 gas leaks, and a possible structure fire on the southeast side of town. Please be advised, the fire department's down 3 firefighters, and next month 2 more men will be retiring and moving out of town. Talking with Mohan, we should have the money within the next couple of weeks to send 4 of our applicants for physicals. And those physicals, folks, are $900 a piece. So as soon as the dollars come in, or I get the release, I'll send out the physicals. Fill them out, have them on standby. And by those 4 recruits, I'll bring the department back up to 24. That's all I have.
Thank you, Chief. Move to the police department. Chief Levis is sick, so he wasn't here to give the report. And I'm going to read what he has here. The police department calls for services were 716. Of those, 7 were for shots fired, 21 were for parking. I'm sorry, 21 with 26 speed tickets issued were for parking, 125 or 43 citations issued were for traffic, and 36 were for arrest. I have for the police department, the village clerk. With that said, we move to public, I'm sorry, Mr. Waller's not here. Move to Administrative Service Director, Mr. Kinsey.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just want to give you a couple updates on some of the businesses. The Children's Place Academy will be opening up a second location at 13 Surreybrook Plaza. Plans have been submitted and approved, and we're just waiting for them to come in and pay for a permit so we can get started on their project. I heard from Advanced Auto, and they're asking for the board, mayor, and trustees to come to their ribbon cutting. They think it's going to be September 26th, but I told them to give me a firm date, and I'll be happy to put a memo in everybody's box, and they really encourage you guys to come. I told them that you would love to. And then Boost Mobile and Just Phones are switching locations. Boost Mobile is moving to 1715 Sauk Trail because she doesn't need that big store. And her brother runs Just Phones, and he's going to be going into 2583. The mayor called today. They were in the process of changing some sign. So I called her and immediately told her to stop. She'll be in tomorrow. They have to renew. They got to get new business licenses because those aren't transferable. And I told them any sign changes, they also need sign permits for. And for the month of July, code enforcement wrote 174 tickets. And from August 1st to today, Sue wrote 128 tickets. And I think that concludes my report.
Thank you. Move to Finance Director, Mr. Arlo.
Mayor of the board, I have no report. Thank you.
Move to Sauk Village Homeland Security Agency, Mr. Johnson.
Thank you, Mayor. Last 3 weeks, as we responded to 27 calls, so it consists of one assist of the agency, 2 control burns, 3 structure fires, 3 CO alarms, 1 garbage fire, 6 vehicle accidents, 1 smoke report, 4 fire alarms, 2 brush fires, 1 smell of gas, 1 gas leak, 1 possible structure fire, and 1 assist of the police department for the shooting. That concludes my report, Mr. Mayor.
And you move to Human Relations Commission, Trustee Washington.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I want to say on behalf of the Human Relations Commission, as you know, one of the greatest things that we would like to be able to do is to bring the youth together. The commissioners have decided that they want to have a big program to get the youth of Sauk Village involved. So if you're concerned about the youth of Sauk Village and you have some great ideas that you would like to bring to the Human Relations Commission, we're asking that you meet with us right here on the first Monday of September. I think is that the first? Is that the first Monday?
Yeah, wrong Monday.
Thank you. So then I'll have to talk to the commissioners and get back with you when they want to reschedule their meeting. But we would like to invite you all to come when we decide to meet and give us some input on what we can do to bring diversity and unity among our youth. As you know, the youth have had a very active summer, to say the least. So the commissioners want to get together and do something that we can bring the youth together in Sauk Village. If you have any suggestions for that you think that would benefit the young people, meet the Human Relations Commission at our next meeting, and that date is pending. Thank you. That concludes my report.
Thank you, Trustee. Move to item number H, Housing Commission. Thank you, sir. Move to item I, Senior Committee. Ms. Langston? No, she didn't say.
Oh, okay.
I said
I think someone was out there.
Oh, okay. Hey, strange thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The Sauk Village Senior Committee provides monthly blood pressure screening, but we will not be holding it on Labor Day, Monday, September 1st. We will have it normally, usually the first Monday. The Honor System paperback book exchange program is very successful with overwhelming book donors. Thanks to Nancy Baker, the John Barnes family, Judy Cass, and Annabelle Swanson. The Monday movie, September 8th, Chicago, will include pizza and salad lunch at 11:30. Thanks to our co-sponsor, McConaughey Library. You'll be at the library. Reservations for lunch is required. You need to call 757-4771. Last Friday, there were only a few seniors attending our open senior social activity, which is held every second and fourth Friday from 12 to 4 p.m. Our next quarterly event is the 11th Annual Senior Citizen Spaghetti Dinner on Saturday, October 11th. Seniors 50 plus are welcome to join the village-sponsored 3 senior organization. The second and fourth Sunday, 3 p.m. is the Fun Club. The first and third Monday, except for Labor Day, September 1st at 7 p.m. is Sunshiners. Second and fourth Wednesday at 5 p.m. Leisure Timers. However, they're having a sandwich meeting, will be 4 o'clock this Wednesday, August 27th. Other events of the BMW Crossroad, a motorcycle group on the third Tuesday at 7 p.m. The Ceramics Group resumed their regular schedule 8 to 11 a.m. every Wednesday, and every Sunday 6 to 10, except for Labor Day weekend, Sunday, August 31st. Sauk Village Bluegrass provides bluegrass, country western, gospel for your dancing and listening pleasure. Boone Township program includes basic line dancing, and September 23rd they have their horseshoe casino trip. You do need reservation and payment, and make payment by September 9th. On October 21st and 22nd, they have food shop. Wednesday and Friday, chair exercise, provide free legal assistance, blood pressure screening, the ART smart driving courses, health insurance assistance, and senior wheels low-cost transportation. Paul Bloom Township Senior Department, 708-754-9400, extension 244 for additional information and/or services. Fraud and scams are targeting seniors. Personal data theft is growing, so guard your medical ID like your credit card. Be sure to review your Medicare summary notice for accuracy. Never, never let an unknown person in your home. The next meeting will be Thursday, September 11th at 5 p.m. Thank you. This ends my report.
Thank you. Move to item number 6, consent agenda. Anyone have any issues with the consent agenda tonight? Seeing none, I would ask for a motion to approve consent agenda. Motion second. You want to please call roll?
Burgess.
Yes.
Morton. Snyder.
Yes.
Poskett.
Yes.
Washington.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
All right, motion carries. Move to item number 7, new business. Item number 8 is a motion to approve accounts payable and disbursements for August 13, 2014 through August 26, 2014. A motion to approve.
Second.
Yeah, motion second. Any questions or comments?
Question.
Trustee Burgess.
I didn't get a chance to ask Mohan about page 2 on the public grounds and buildings. Are these, what type of flags are these?
Those are the standard flags.
For just, you mean just American flags, or it's not the ones that go down?
No, it's for the American flags.
How many, do you know how many purchases? You know, I mean, was it a light pole and flags or just flags?
I think it is flags. Okay.
Because I just wanted to know, I didn't, you know.
I can
Kevin would
get
be
back
here.
with you.
Okay, I was hoping Kevin would be here, but he's not, okay. I just wanted to find out. I thought it was we were buying some, but I didn't know that's all light pole. I think that's all I have. Thank you.
Are there any other questions or comments?
I have a question.
Trustee Washington.
Okay, Mohan, where it says reimbursement under, the general fund police department, simply, these reimbursements back to an individual or are they back to the department? So he paid for these things out of his pocket and then reimburse him personally? Okay.
Any other questions or comments? Hearing none, clerk, please call roll.
Burgess.
Yes.
Morton. Snyder.
Yes.
Poskett.
Yes.
Washington.
Yes.
Motion carries. Move to item number 8, miscellaneous comments from the mayor and the board of trustees. Sorry, trustee Williams.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I forgot to report that the Battle of the Beds is canceled for this weekend. Due to the rain, we're hoping the field will dry out and the date has not been set yet for the schedule.
Thank you, trustee Myers.
I had other reports there.
Okay, thank you very much. Trustee Warren.
Thank you, Mayor. I have something here that was handed to me. Napoleon, our State Senator Napoleon Harris has something in Harvey, a reemployment resource fair from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. It is Wednesday, August 27th at the Gloria Taylor Recreation Center. It is in Harvey, located at 14821 Broadway in Harvey, Illinois. As Trustee Burgess stated earlier, myself and 3 other trustees were present at the US 30 EJ&E CN Railroad Bridge construction. I just want to let you know that the clerk, the mayor, we were all there, so Sauk Village is represented. We're always out there talking with our senators and our state reps and stuff like that, and we all do a really good job and really care about our community. Thank you.
Thank you, trustee. Trustee Costa. Thank you, trustee Washington.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I just want to share one thing about the back to school why we do what we do, why our committee works so hard. Daniel and the Black Club captains and I were talking about it. One incident, a mother said to me, even on today, and talking out in the community, that her daughter came to her and told her, Mommy, the teacher say I have to have all my supplies by Monday. And she said, what did you tell the teacher? She said, I told her, my mommy don't have no money. I looked at the parent and I said, you know, we're having this back to school rally, we're not doing a list in advance, but I encourage you to be there early to get in line so that your daughter can have book bag and school supplies. And that's one of the things that fuel what the Neighborhood Watch do. Some of the things that we take on, somebody may say, well, that's not really watching the neighborhood. Anytime you're watching youth and you're watching our families, you're watching the neighborhood. It's not just about breaking in, it's not just about cutting on lights, it's about caring as a human being. I thank God that I am gainfully employed. I thank God I'm blessed today. All of my children have book bags, but there are parents in this village that do not have book bags. I saw children walking with some supplies in their hand. They had no backpack. So when you see the Neighborhood Watch in front of the Walgreens and we're out there in the traffic, people are blowing and waving, I mean, it's something to do. I really appreciate them for going that extra mile. These are not our children per se, but every child in the village belongs to all of us. So if you could get up under the burden and feel in your heart to donate to those book bags and help those parents, and it's of all authenticity. We are engaging the entire village. The Neighborhood Watch really appreciate that. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, Trustee. Trustee Bridges?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I forgot to mention, intergovernmental relations next meeting will be September 3rd here at 7 o'clock. And I also, again, like to thank everyone that came out to the town hall meeting. The next one will be September 24th. You'll get flyers, things, it'll be posted and things like that. So all I can tell is tell everyone, please have a safe Labor Day and enjoy your family. That's all.
Thank you, Trustee. Just one other thing that, so if the residents know, Comcast said back at the beginning of August, they launched their special back-to-school offer for Internet Essentials, and they have a low cost that could be as low as $9.95 a month for internet service, and eligible families that sign up between the beginning of August going all the way to September 20th, they qualify for up to 6 months of complimentary internet service. To be eligible for it, you must be located where Comcast offers internet service, have at least one child eligible to participate in the National School Lunch Program, and have not subscribed for Comcast internet service within the last 90 days. So if you're interested, you may want to contact Comcast and ask for their Internet Essentials program. So, and Trustee Morton already talked about what Senator Harris has got going on tomorrow, so if you're interested in the resource fair. But that's it. I'd ask for a motion to adjourn. All in favor, say aye. Aye.